No.
You wild, man. What's the deal, man? It's That's Wild Podcast. You already know what's happening. Joined by the one and only MrZnote, bro. What's up? What's going on?
Not too much. What's going on with you guys?
Nothing much, man. Just hanging out. You know what I mean? Just ready to chop it up with you, boy.
Oh, that's cool. I'm digging it.
Yo,
I like the shoe collection.
what's popping?
Already.
Everything.
Hell yeah, man. Nice to finally meet you somewhat in person.
Somewhat impressive. Well, this is what I look like. This is the face I was born with. You know, came out pretty.
Hell yeah, man.
No, I'm just
Hey,
talking
yo,
about the
no
whole
fly,
groom
man. I
thing.
was wondering too. I was like,
Is that what he looked like when he was born? Yep. That's exactly it. They put me in Batman comic.
Yo, can you imagine a mother's face if her kid came out and had that for her face? Like I'm sticking it back in.
Yeah. You know, I live in caves, so it kind of makes sense. So.
All right, I will say that is a dope ass mask. Like, do you get those custom made?
Yeah, this came from Canada. I hit up a guy. I Googled it, hit up a guy. He made it custom, 3 days.
Damn.
And then I got it within like a week or two. So it's pretty cool. I don't mind it.
hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
So how is it when you're performing with that on?
This thing is it's not good. Like, you can kind of hear me. I'm muffled a little bit, so it's probably not going to be on stage with me. I mean, I've been rapping for like 15 years or something like that, something ridiculous, and only since like 2019 or the beginning of 2020, I've had this, and as soon as like 3 months in, like, COVID happened. I haven't performed in this. I performed one time, but it was like a big event and like a boxing event. Not a lot of people were really paying attention. So it's this thing's not going to be coming on stage with me, unfortunately.
Oh man.
It might, if I can reconstruct the mouth area. Maybe get it, like, put a chin strap in there and make it talk. Who knows?
Oh yeah. You need a little sound gap in there.
I'm gonna work with it. Either way.
So is there any videos of you without the mask on before you started that thing?
Yeah, there's plenty. If you really wanted to know who I am, you could find me. Give you a hint. I'm in a lot of movies, right? I do.
No, wait, time out. We're not talking to like a really famous person right now, are we?
I'm not going to give away any hints, but you might remember my last movie. It's stars a co-star of a little guy named Leonardo DiCaprio.
Say what?
I'm Jonah Hill. No, I'm joking. No, I'm
my man said I'm Jonah Hill.
I'm not famous. Yeah, we'll see what happens. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I'm having a good time.
And I just want to say,
he on the edge of his seat.
I take this thing off from Jonah Hill. How about that?
Yeah, I do want to say no disrespect when I said, are we talking to a really famous person? But the way you were going, I was like, yo, we might have like a real movie person that's, got the mask on, he rap too.
I set that up for you.
Hey, you had me.
He was eating it up, bro. He was eating it up.
Yo, I was about to start texting everybody. Yo, tune in. Yo, we got Jonah Hill.
Shut the fuck up.
Yo, Tito, because I came in late, did you officially announce him? Like, introduce him, I mean?
Oh, yes, sir. I already did all that right now.
Yo, so let me ask you, what state were you born in, and what state, like, do you rep right now?
PA all day.
All right.
Pennsylvania for people from Canada and China and all those other places. tuning
And,
in right now. You know,
yeah, you guys,
right outside of Philadelphia,
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, already.
the Birds.
The bird.
Carson
Very
Wentz don't like
bird.
it too much right now, but we love him. We love Carson.
Yo, why are the fans so violent over there though?
You know, we get the bad rap.
You tripping, man.
We get the bad rap. Everyone goes back to that throwing batteries at Santa Claus, but that Santa Claus was being a real dick. So
Oh man.
nobody ever looks at Santa Claus and say, "What's your problem, bro? Breaking into people's houses and shit."
Always want a little kid to sit on his lap.
Yeah. Well, we get the bad rep, but I tell you what, there's some areas out there. There's some fans out there. I think that the New Orleans Saints fans. I remember we got our asses handed to us the second half of that. What was it? The second game in the playoffs because of their fans. I'm telling you, it was their fans. Their fans were so loud, we couldn't even hear our staff.
Bruh.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Philly fans, bro, they got a rep, man. I'm telling you, man. I went to go see the Cowboys, man, up there in Arlington, and everybody warned me, because it was an Eagles game. They're like, "Hey, man, you're gonna hear a lot of shit, man. They're gonna give you a bunch of shit when you go up there, man. You got a fair warning when you go to an Eagles game." I was like, "Damn, ain't nobody ever tell me that shit for any other game I went to." But goddamn, man, I tried to invite people too, and nobody wanted to go because it was an Eagles game. I was like, "Holy shit, it's just true." Like, nah, I don't know, man. I kind of don't want to go because them Eagle fans, man, they start talking shit crazy. I'm like, God damn. It wasn't that bad, man. It's fun, man. You know what I mean? It's all in fun. It's all in sports, bro.
I went to Eagles Steelers game, and it's weird because in Philly you got your Eagles fans, and then you got the Cowboys fans who grew up in Philly. You got the Steelers fans who grew up in Philly. So I'm like sitting in the nosebleed section, like, "Hey, where'd you grow up?" To everyone who was wearing a Steelers jersey. We beat the living hell out of the Steelers that game. So I'm walking out, Steelers fans all sad. And I start tapping people on the shoulders. "Hey, man, it's okay. You chose the wrong team, but here, give me a hug." Oh man, I almost got into a couple of fights. I'm a little bit obnoxious when it comes to sports. I'll tell you. I'll be honest.
Yo, was that also the Philly fans that I forgot? Like, I think I want to say, I don't know if I think they won, and there was a dude on top of a light post, and somebody hit him with like a Jack Daniels bottle. This clunk.
God damn.
Probably. Did you see all the videos after we won the Super Bowl?
Oh Lord, yeah,
God,
man.
yeah.
Good Lord.
Dude, what the dude they got him on video. I think everyone's around him cheering. He like picked up a piece of horse shit.
Yeah.
The hell
I'm
is that?
telling you, man.
He ate it.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, bro.
Craziest shit I ever saw. I wouldn't have done that shit. I don't give a shit. I don't care how much you pay me. This guy's standing, like, got a crowd of people standing around him. He picks up a horse turd, and I guess he was hungry.
Dude, he was, man. He was trying to show out for real. Goddamn, he was happy for that goddamn championship.
Yeah, I think everyone lost their minds that night. Yeah, good time.
Right, so you said you've been rapping for 10 years now?
I got to do some math. Well, let's just say 10 years. It's been longer than that, a lot longer. Yeah, so been doing it a long time. Been through some ups and downs, had some fun.
I will say what I love about your music. It's everyone always complains about the mumble rap and how the rap is right now, which I understand what they're saying, but I still embrace it because it's just what times is. And if you don't listen to the new music, you're just gonna be like my dad when I was younger, and he'd always say, "I don't understand what this music is. It doesn't make any sense. I don't want to be like that." But what I do like about you, you have like that 90s, 2000 kind of a feel to you with a new vibe too. It's like, it's really refreshing, and your wordplay is really, really out of control.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, so that's kind of when I grew up listening to rap was with 90s, 2000s. So I kind of grew up with that inspiration and that's what wordplay was always my favorite part of rap. The punchlines, like bacon hot, but you can sled ride down my wrist. That type of shit,
Yeah.
Cassidy from Philly, everything that came out of that dude's mouth was an instant bar. So that's kind of what the vibe I grew up with. And I started rapping when I was 16, right after my brother died. That was like, I had been writing music before then, or writing poems and stuff like that. But, hanging out with my brother and all his friends. And it kind of like after he died, I became part of that group, and freestyling was like the one of the main things. We go to a party, there would always be a cipher, so I started, yeah, you know what, I can write music. Let me see about this. And I started doing a little battle raps here and there at different parties. And all the guys that everyone said were good, I started beating them. And then I kind of just, at that point, I was just like sucked in. It was it. And then
Nice.
I've been on a crazy road ever since. There's times where I give it up, for career. And there's times when I then I go back in full force. And this is one of them times. It, new persona.
So hey man, like new persona and everything, would you dabble in any other genre?
Yeah, totally, 100%. I'm a huge rock fan. I grew up listening to punk rock. Uh, Punk rock and hip hop were kind of like hand in hand for me. I was a skateboarder,
Oh, okay.
so
Hell yeah.
yeah. So I love all different kinds of music. I did tell another guy during an interview that I did not like country music. I'm gonna stand by it, but I can
I,
appreciate it.
yo, I'm on your team with the country music. I listen. I can listen to pretty much everything. Hip hop's my whole life. I grew up with that. But country I just can't get into, except for one dude, which you guys are probably gonna start laughing at me because I don't know if he's really country. Is it some Kane? What is it? Sometimes it be like that.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Well, I don't know enough about country music to make fun of you about that. Is that a guy that is that like an NSYNC or something?
Yeah, I to me he sounds a little more like pop than country. I think that's why when I tell people, yeah, I like one country dude, and they're like it's almost pop. That's probably why I like it little bit more than normal country music.
Yeah, I tell you what, one of that song about the what's it called? The monkey,
Brass monkey? Oh yeah. Okay, yeah,
Oh, that
that's
dance
like
monkey
yeah,
bullshit,
yeah.
bro. Yeah.
that's like one of my favorite songs right now. So everyone's entitled to like whatever they want.
That's the thing. I was saying how rap's kind of not the same anymore, but I still enjoy a lot of the new stuff. You just gotta find some. If you don't like the lyrics, you gotta listen to the beat. If you don't like the beat, you got like there's something you can find. Stuff will move you. I like that song you're
Right.
talking about right there.
Yeah. But yeah, so I get 100%. There's like a lot of rappers out there that, it's a whole new world in rap, and people sometimes ask me like, don't you hate what rap has turned into? I'm like, well, I'm doing the rap that I like. You know what I mean? And I can appreciate, the other stuff too. But I just, I write the songs that I like, and if other people like them too, that's cool. Right now, if I post a video, it gets like I mean 20,000 views over 1 year, which is fine. I'm fine with that. Like that's more than I could have asked for. But they're all the people that grew up the same time frame I did. They kind of like gravitate toward that 90s 2000s rap style. And if I never if an 18-year-old kid never turns on my song and says, "Oh my God, this is a banger," it doesn't bother me.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, man.
That's what I like. If other people like it, I'm cool with it. If they don't, whatever. I'm Jonah Hill. I can have those kinds of reactions. Jonah Hill's gonna randomly come on see this podcast, and he's gonna be like, "This piece of shit."
Yo, that'd be dope as hell, though.
Hey, man, whatever. Any press is good press.
Oh, 100%, dude.
That's
we
man.
100% believe in that, bro. 100%.
Now, you said you listened to music in the 90s. What was some of your favorite artists back then?
I like Nas, Redman and Method Man, Blackout, Volume 1. I think Asiatic. Have you ever heard that album, AZ?
Yeah, oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. When him, Nas, and
Jay-Z, of course, Eminem, he's a staple. I think his new shit is probably some of the hottest shit he's ever put out.
I haven't heard the last one, because the one before that was kind of like, for me, I was loving Eminem, but to me it was like almost it's just kind of the same stuff over and over. And I'm not hating on it; it's still good, but I feel like I kind of like, all right, maybe I got to find something different now. So I moved on to MrZnote. That's what I've been rocking the last,
and I'm happy for it. Yeah, I can't complain. That's awesome. MrZnote, he's a household staple. Everyone knows MrZnote. But yeah, so I think all those type of 90s guys are 90s. Those were the 2000 era. Skilo, I like a little Skilo. Skilo's really still putting shit out. Bet you didn't know that.
Was that the dude?
No shit. Hell no. Skilo's still putting shit out.
Go check out some of Skilo's shit. Not all of it is great, but there's a couple songs in there that you're gonna be like, okay, all right.
That's the Cali dude, right?
I wish I was a little bit taller.
Yeah,
I wish
exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, that dude. Yeah.
I think Coolio pulled me into hip hop. Is the first. No, Vanilla Ice. White boy from the suburbs. I gravitated towards Vanilla Ice, and then Coolio, and then Biggie, Tupac, all them guys. Yeah, and Wu-Tang.
I'm about to age myself. Like, I started listening to like Run DMC, LL Cool J. I started there and worked my way up.
Yeah, I was maybe a few years after you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a young buck. Although,
nah, man. I'll tell y'all this, man. Look. I was just a little metalhead back in the day until I found a Too Short tape. It was Don't Fight the Feeling.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I ain't never heard music like that before in my life. I was hooked. I was like, who is this man and what is they talking about? Oh my God.
And now I want to be a pimp.
Oh yeah. I went from No Effects to like Wu-Tang and shit. It just in like, back and forth, whatever, skateboarding in the front of my house, the street, not Skilo, No Effects, Wu-Tang, one after another.
Nice.
That's kind of the world of music, man. There's everything out there. Rage Against the Machine, like they were about to do a comeback tour right before COVID hit. We need that shit to happen as soon as this thing is over. But yeah.
Well, hey man, you said that you used to do some freestyle battles and all that stuff. Speaking of like, the music world, did any of that stuff like carry over? Do you have any like beef with anybody or anything like that?
I've never been yeah, I had beef with other people that you don't know. Yeah, but yeah, so I've never been popular enough to be like have a beef tape. But yeah, I did a couple of I had a freaking ex-girlfriend who did a diss track against me.
God damn.
Where can we find that?
That thing does not exist. That thing that was when like that was before the like music on the internet days.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Let's be honest. Was it good?
Yeah, it's pretty. I laughed. I thought it was funny.
Hey, that's all that counts.
Yeah, I wasn't mad at anything. But there is a guy out there who, if he hears my name, he seethes at the mouth.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I stole one of his beats or something. I don't know. But I haven't talked to that guy in years. But that's about as hardcore beef I've had in my day.
hey, you got
Uh,
plenty of time. You got plenty of time for that.
well, hopefully, I'm like one of those things, when you're daydreaming about your future successes. I hope one day I end up getting shit on by Eminem in one of his songs. Because that's
Hell
when you know
yeah.
you.
That is true. That is true. That is true. Get the
If
honorable mention, man.
you're the new white boy rapper coming out and Eminem shits on you, all right, you're there. You made it.
Yo,
Good
speaking
shit.
of Eminem, how do you feel about Machine Gun Kelly's like what he changed over?
I think he always had that little. He had the rock vibe in him too.
I like it. I personally do. I enjoy it. It's something different. It's not bad.
I think I think it's just the normal progression. He does a hip hop album. He has a couple of rock songs in between. Does a
Yeah.
rock album. He's gonna have a couple of hip hop songs in between. Then he's gonna do another hip hop album. That's what I think is gonna happen. But hey, what do I know? Maybe Eminem. People are saying Eminem scared the hip hop out of him, but I thought he did all right. I liked his song. I think that song he spit was fire.
Definitely, dude. I think the whole thing. I mean, maybe the lyrics wasn't as good as M, but for me, Machine Gun's diss, I enjoyed it more. I enjoyed the whole production. It was pretty dope.
Yeah, yeah. He well, some of those lines that he had in there were hard as nails, but yeah,
Yeah.
and I mean, yeah, I mean, you can't really go toe to toe against Eminem. I don't
Yeah,
think anyone.
his wordplay is ridiculous. Like you have to just sit there and listen to some of the stuff that he's saying and how he's making it. You're just like how did he even come up with that?
I'm still trying to figure out the Trump Pence line. Like I like every time I hear it, I'm like, what the fuck is he saying? All right, let me slow this back up and listen again. It's like, wait, I think I get it, but let me listen. Oh, I don't get it.
You got to keep listening and you find out more stuff. You're like, oh wait, did he say that? Did he mean
Yeah,
that?
yeah, man. Like it's like everything that comes out of his mouth. It's pretty good.
All right, let's talk about you some more. That one that you got a skit that's in there. That skit you came up with, was that like a situation that kind of happened, or was that just on the top of your dome?
Uh
With the bean dip,
yeah,
staring in the mirror.
yeah, yeah. I was sitting in my cubicle. I'm like, this is funny shit. And that's what happened. I just wrote it. I wrote it out and I practiced it a bunch. And then I went over to the studio. My studio is I'm in some dude's bedroom. Got a mic stand. He's damn good. He's a damn good producer though. And I just did it over and over again until it sounded okay. Until it sounded fantastic. I told him every time I mess up, I like, no, stop, let's do it again. Until he's looking at me like, you piece of shit. Yeah, yeah. So that maybe that happened. Maybe portions of that happened. But
I'm not gonna lie. In my head, I was hoping a situation happened kind of like that, and that's how you just because it's a crazy story.
it's for the sake of reputation, I'll just say that happened to a guy that I know who happens to go by a fake name, MrZnote. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. No, portions of it happened. Portions of it are real. I wasn't standing naked on a table doing the helicopter, but I definitely
Staring at yourself in the mirror.
I was definitely looking at myself in the mirror, pouring 40 on my chest.
Yo,
for
the
sure.
real question is, did you buy the bean dip? Did you make the bean dip? Or did you really bring the bean dip from another party?
The bean dip, that's a funny story. I went to someone else's party and used their own ingredient from their house to make the bean dip. Now, the bean dip didn't exist. It didn't.
Oh, come on, man. Keep lying to me. It's funnier.
Hey, man, I'm mysterious.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. All right.
Well, what do you,
What's the craziest thing you've seen like at one of your shows, either with your fan or something like that?
craziest thing I seen at one of my shows with the band? I got kicked out of band from a bar for one of. So there's a song that I put. It's like the only song, one of the only. I got like 3 songs from back in the day, and I just recently put a new one up, but that one was never released anywhere. Um, but one of the songs is called "Oblivious," and it's about you know me arguing with myself about like running people over and putting them in the trunk. It's a real Eminem type shit. Um, and you could see where one of my influences were. And at the end of the song, so I would go on stage, me and my buddy, uh, and we would like I would do one of the lines, he would do the other, kind of like the back and forth that you used to hear back in the 90s, 2000s. And at the end, part of it would be like, get drunk and drive, get drunk and drive, get high, get drunk and drive. And if you feel like I feel, then take some lives. When we were doing it,
That shit sounds pretty dope.
Hell yeah.
So this was in connection with that guy who hates me. Like I was doing a show that he put together, and I was like, when we got to that part, I just heard the DJ, and he was like, "You guys got to go," and we're like walking. The owner came out. My manager had a briefcase. He's trying to grab the briefcase from me. He said, "What do you got in the briefcase?" Said, "I'm not telling you what I got in the briefcase." There was almost a fight in the parking lot. It was a good time. It was a good time. The place was called Crazy Carl's, and they kicked me out of there for being crazy.
You should have you should have sued them and made them change their name.
For real. Yeah, that was a pretty crazy. I mean, I really took I took my shows very seriously. So I didn't try and like there was no like I was always like to the point. I did so yeah, I didn't get too drunk when I was out doing shows. I didn't get too full of myself. I've had big crowds. I performed by myself for the other acts that were there, like every other artist has done in the past too. So as far as crazy shit happening, I mean, there's some things where like one of the guys I was with went out to got too drunk, was throwing up all over the place, and went out to the street and started fighting people, like stuff like that. But
God damn.
we were gonna
you say fighting people?
Fight, yeah. So we were gonna open up for a pretty big star back when probably like 2005, 2006. I'm not going to mention. I'm not going to really mention the names because the people went to jail after this one. But
okay.
But yeah, but bouncers got bottles smashed over there. It was crazy stuff. But so I never got to open up for this pretty big star. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I was pretty. I get up on stage, do my thing, leave a happy camper. But hopefully, nobody got too pissed off by any of the things I said, except for Crazy Carl, because fuck that guy. Now I got beef with Crazy Carl, but don't worry, his restaurant's gone. So whatever, Crazy Carl.
Hey, it's a good ass story to have, though.
Hell yeah, man.
You gotta have a couple. Hopefully one day I'll get a 20,000 person show, and some crazy shit will happen there. And then I'll just call you guys right away, like, hey man, I got a story for you.
Hell yeah.
Yo,
Maybe on
the
5
first
minutes.
thing I'm gonna ask you is this story gonna be real, or are you gonna be fucking with us again?
Yeah.
That's the thing about someone who can write. We're always making shit up.
Hey, definitely. It's entertaining. I love it.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
yo, the only thing I ask from you, if you blow up to hitting 20,000 crowds and you make a new video, just have me and Tito, just in the background of your video. That's all I want.
Network familia, guys.
Hell
That's
yeah.
what I'm talking about. Network, yo, right here. Network familiar,
My
baby.
man busted out the shirt.
Hey, I mean, how did I find you guys? Well, I spam the shit out of you. Remember this shit?
Man.
That's what I do, like that. Because if nobody hears you, then what are you doing?
I tell people all the time.
I spam people. Sometimes it gets me into little arguments, but that's all right.
Hell yeah, man. Well, check this out, man. Besides Eminem, who's an artist that you're like really dying to work with? You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
dying to work with. Dirty White. I worked with him though, so bucket list check.
Yes, sir.
The person I'd probably want to work with the most is, I mean, every one of those people I mentioned. Redman and Method Man, holy shit, that would be like a dream come true. But hey,
they're getting older at this point that they might be like, let me get on with this young buck right here.
Redman just dropped some fucking fire.
Did he?
Yeah. Redman, like they're all still active. They're all still
Hell yeah. My man E is literally in the closet, bro.
I'm in the closet. That's my fucking sneakers right there. I'm in the closet.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just in a regular ass room. I was gonna be in my car because I got a bunch of people upstairs, and if they come down here, I'm gonna be live on this shit. So what are you doing, laundry over there? So,
For real.
I was gonna go in my car, but then I was like, I don't know, man. Let's just go downstairs. But dude, if I'm driving my car, you might hear me listening to freaking Death Cab for Cutie. like I'm not listening to hip hop every day of my life. I don't even know what the hell's going on anymore in the hip hop. Oh, Drake came out with a new song last week or this week. Yeah, they're all. I mean, I don't know shit. They're all good.
Speaking of Drake, what was your song Drake? What was the mindset when you came out with that?
You know how I spam? That's what I do.
Yeah, definitely.
My whole shit is I don't just spam. I'm like hitting up influencers, hitting up guys like yourself. I'm sending all the songs to blogs and everything, and I'm thinking this all it's there's like a couple of ways in my mind, and I could be wrong, but this is just where I've found like minuscule success. The best way to do this hip hop thing or music thing in general is to get picked up by an algorithm. That's it.
Yep.
That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to get picked up by the algorithm. You're trying to have enough content out there that people keep clicking on your shit, and eventually YouTube says, oh well, people like this, so
they start pumping it out to everybody.
Yeah, so I hear the beat that my producer made, and I'm thinking just doing the little, hook in my head, might even call this song. And I'm thinking how can I get someone to click on this shit? Oh, just got to name it something popular. So I did that with the video, I Don't Care. There's so many songs called I Don't Care, right? So if you search I Don't Care, my song's like 12 down. So I was like, well, how can I bump that shit up? Well, maybe just call it Drake. So I fucking was like, fuck it, I'm gonna call it Drake. And I explained in the song, if anyone ever has an issue. Like, why are you using someone else's name? Well, I just listen to my hook. I don't give a shit. If you're gonna click, if you like Drake, you might like this shit too. So I don't know.
Yeah, 100%. If you want to know why I called it that, it's because you're interacting with me now because I did that. That's why I did that right there.
Yeah, exactly. But I really think I got to start putting out more videos. That's what it is, and doing more stuff like this because, right now I'm just like a picture, and everyone's like, "Oh, this guy's. Does he really wear the mask?" Yeah, I wear this mask. I go door to door, knocking on people's doors. Hey, wearing the mask. What's up? Listen to my song. No, I used to definitely stand on the street corners, hocking off my CDs. I'm from that era.
Dude, it don't matter whether you're doing music, anything. If you don't keep trying, pushing, this is how people blow up. Oh, look at that dude with the ocean spray on TikTok. You just got to keep grinding. Maybe you blow up, maybe you don't. But if you don't try, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, you just got to keep pushing. And if so, like a lot of people will like write a song, go spend time, spend money, put their blood, sweat, and tears into recording that song, and finally produce it, and just put together a video that you could put on YouTube, and then they put it on YouTube, and then they say, "Hey guys," on their Facebook, "I just dropped this new song, go listen to it," and then that's it. Maybe they'll bump it out again a couple of times, but then they'll be like, "Why isn't anyone listening?" Well, yeah, because
doing the work.
Yeah, you got the it's not about it's make the good music, right? But then 99% of your job is marketing. That's it.
100%.
It's just as much as you can tell people about it. I got one of my buddies, every time he sees like a controversial like post, like some dude getting tossed out of a window or something crazy, and like the culprit, make this guy famous. He tossed this old dude out of the window or some shit. Like, make this guy famous, MrZnote. I don't care. Check it out.
Yeah.
Like it's just everywhere you can do it. You got to do it. I mean, we went down to Miami and walked the boxer out for one of his fights.
What boxer was it?
It's a bare knuckle boxer, Travis the Animal Thompson, BKFC. Check that shit out. It's dope as hell. If you like bare knuckle fighting, it's probably the coolest boxing league coming up.
Oh,
they were in Tampa not too long ago, actually.
Yeah. They went Tampa. They got a couple of UFC fighters in there. Travis was actually fighting in that one. He wasn't on the pay-per-view. He was a prelim. But I think after his last two performances, they're going to put him on the next pay-per-view.
You're going to be walking him out again?
Fuck yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. As long as he lets me.
Yo, send me his Twitter. I'll start spamming the shit out of him and telling him he needs to. I'll bug him to hell.
Yeah, he's a MrZnote guy. He likes me.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll throw you his at. Maybe you guys get him on the podcast.
Hell yeah, that would be great, man.
Well, basically what I'm saying, I know you're cool with him because you walked out with him already. I'm saying if you don't want to really bug him, just send me his link. Trust me, I'll bug the shit out of his ass.
He's a badass. You might not want to bug him too much.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Yeah, you're right on that. I retract what I said. I'm sorry. I can't help you on this one.
Yeah. Don't worry. The mask scares him, so he won't punch me. So
you better send me a mask then, because I can't handle that.
I'll send you this one. I got like 60 of them.
Oh shit.
I'm joking. I don't have. This is the only one I got. So then you're gonna see my face. And
I tell you what, your one song, "Oh My God," when that comes on when I'm at work, it gets the blood pumping inside me.
I think, and you guys are gonna hear it here first, but I think that's the next video I'm shooting. Oh my God, it's my favorite song that I've done, and I hate everything. Like I hate my voice on every one of my songs. I hate it. It's like it's hard for me to hear it. But that song, sheesh, I like it. It reminds me of growing up.
Definitely.
I don't know how I get nostalgic off of one of my own songs, but I do. That's the one. If I'm gonna blow up, I think it's gonna be off of that song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's nice. When I'm at work today, it came on a couple of times. I was listening to it, and I just the energy just starts. I'm a little tired. That comes on. It's like boom. And music is a drug, basically. Like if people don't say music is a drug, they're out of their mind because it changes. You're in a bad mood. It changes your mindset so fast when a good song comes on.
Yeah, you get the endorphins going. It's good stuff. It's all, it's medicine. Music is a medicine.
Yo, so let me ask you, how was the collab with Dirty White? How was it? With guys chopped it up pretty good?
Yeah, you did a good thing by connecting the two of us. And my manager reaches out to him the next day. I think he was I think he might have sent him a 2-paragraph long text message telling him how great he is.
Nice.
Yeah, he's got. I'm a fan. He's got some good songs. I've listened to some of his shit on Spotify. He's a great rapper. Got a good voice, great voice. Plays instruments. I've seen a couple of videos of him playing the piano.
Yeah, dude's talented.
He's got a lot of skill. And I'm glad he decided to jump on a track with me. So we'll have some more stuff in the future, I think.
Well, hell yeah, man. Well, shit. Speaking of the track, y'all want to just go ahead and drop it now?
100%. That's what I was doing.
I'm down for it.
All right, man. Here we go.
This is the first time, huh?
Debuting, baby. This is dope already.
Exclusive.
100%. Appreciate this.
He was 17, overexposed, open emotional, but closer look closed and totally unapproachable, no focus. Moving through life like it's so hopeless. Rolling the blunt, smoking the back of the bus, broken, trapped in the cut, hoping. But doing myself, everybody else, he'd never be that open. To this kid, it's more important to be important than to risk it. He don't know what importantness is. Not to mention apprehensive attention. Ladies will never mention him, showing him no attention. But it's cool, cause he's cool, that's never been up a question. Cause in his own mind, he's nothing short of a legend, so he quits every job he ever gets. Nothing is good enough, he's better than this shit. Better than everybody, and everybody's a bitch. In the catacombs living, he's digging another ditch. Life in the catacombs, falling down the rabbit hole. I don't know who I am. Underneath all the life at the surface, worthless. Just another life in the catacombs. Life in the catacombs, falling down the rabbit hole. I don't know who you are. Guess there's some things you can never know. Just another life in the catacombs. Now he's 22, stuck in the mood, nothing to lose. It's alright, dog. Ain't nobody tougher than you, something to prove. Fighting over scuffing the shoes. Pretty soon you'll fuck with the wrong buck and you'll lose. Now your ego is bruised, you confuse the mood, and that's reasonable. But you choose to use and use you do. Dope, cracking the booze too, till you smacked out and dotted with tracks in the bathroom. And that dude you with already dead when you come to. In the catacombs, humming the song that you once knew. Some dude come through and it's something to run to, but you gotta use the head that you're holding that gun to. Life in the catacombs, falling down the rabbit hole. I don't know who I am. Underneath all the life at the surface, worthless. Just another life in the catacombs. Life in the catacombs, falling down the rabbit hole. I don't know who you are. Guess there's some things you can never know. Just another life in the catacombs. Life in the catacombs, falling down the rabbit hole. I don't know who I am. Underneath all the life at the
Dope.
Yo, you guys killed it 100% on that song. Like you guys matched up really good.
Nice. Yeah, we're gonna have to do one where he's rapping on the next one.
Hell, yo, you guys might as well just collab, do a whole album together.
Who knows? Who knows? We'll get it. We'll get something done. We'll get something done. I do a lot of. I'm trying to drop a song like at least once a month. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of time. There's a lot of songs to be done. So that's the plan. Maybe if he wants to do a couple more, I'm down for sure.
That's awesome, man. Hell yeah, dude.
That hook that he
song
wrote,
right there
that
is
was like-
awesome.
I was at a loss for the hook. I had like some other shit that was like completely like elementary compared to like I was like, do a hook, man. I just can't come up with anything for this hook. And like a week later, he's like, I came up with something. I don't really like it though. But you tell me what you think. I was like, bro, like it's done. We're good. You've done your job. It's over. We're putting that on there. It's like, you sure? I don't really like it. I'm like, yeah, I don't like my shit either.
Yo, no one ever liked their own shit.
That's kind of how it works. But like, I hear that shit and I was like, wow, yeah, it's good. It's really good.
Yo, I wonder if there's a thing, if you actually like your own shit, is your shit bad?
I think there's people out there who
For real.
like anything like I mean, look at American Idol. You see some of those people going up there, funny fucking story. Oh my god. So there's this guy, one of the worst guys to ever go on American Idol. He was in my dorm room in college. Not my dorm room. He was in my dorm in college. We all knew him. He sung Tiny Tim. So go look up the Tiny Tim. He's a nice guy. I really liked him. But he sung Tiny Tim, and he got like, I mean, they trashed him on there. I felt so bad, but he was a guy in my dorm. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, so they like, yeah. There's those people who think they like no matter what they do, they sound good. But I think you can like I like Oh My God, and I like a couple of other songs I've done. Like when I listen to them, I even get that moment where I'm like, damn, dude, you're good. But like if like for that song and you know a couple of the ones that other people really like are the ones that I kind of hate. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you a question. I don't know that. I'm sorry, I don't know the name of this song. You talk about Shark a lot, like Shark. Are you talking about like the industry? What do you mean by Shark?
A shark, yeah, the industry, right?
All right, that's what I figured.
I'm talking about police officers. We used to call them sharks. Yeah. Talking about like anyone who's trying to take advantage of you. Yeah, but that song is just that song was just like I was messing around, but it turned out really freaking good and people liked it a lot.
Yeah, 100%. I like it.
That's one of the old songs. That's one of the older songs. Yeah, I did that with a group of guys in Philly who almost actually made it. They were doing shows like opening up for like Freeway and Beanie and all those guys. So
Nice.
I think they were like being interviewed on MTV and stuff like that. So I don't know what happened to them, but yeah, their producer produced the shit out of that song, and that's one of those that I always listen to. And I was like, oh, man, I kind of like that song. But yeah, thank you.
Bro,
Appreciate it.
my bad. Till you go.
Dude, the beats, bro. All your beats are sick, man.
Yes, sir. Yo,
Yeah,
that's another question I was gonna ask you. Do you have like one guy that does all your beats, or do you have like different people?
So all the new beats are Blade. Blade. And there's a few that are that dude from the other group.
Okay.
The group he was with a group called Ground Up from Philly. So if you ever Googled Philadelphia underground hip hop, it'd probably pop up.
And that's so your brother. Did you say your brother was part of that group or no?
No. My brother was just a cool ass dude from just hanging and smoking weed, you know.
Definitely.
But yeah, we were all young as hell back then when he passed away. So we were just kind of finding out about like, music, making music and stuff like that. So nothing really, nothing professional back then. I think back then I recorded one song that sounded like I recorded it on my phone. Like it was just ridiculous, horrible. And we were using like Fruity Loops and shit.
Fruity Loops, man, that's old school, bro.
Fruity Loops. Yeah, we did all that shit. It was fun though. It's fun. But most of the time we were just freestyling at parties. And when I say freestyling, spitting writtens. Let's be real with each other. Unless we're drunk, then when the drunker you are, you care less and you can freestyle better. So as soon as you start getting lit up a little bit, you freestyle. But yeah, I'd go to different college parties and shit, and I think I bumped into like some pretty famous dudes at like Westchester parties talking about I love college. But yeah, so we're just going around freestyling, getting into ciphers and having a good time. And then it was probably around like 1920 when I started recording for real. But even then I was just recording in like a shack somewhere, nothing professional. I don't think I've ever been in a professional studio. Not once.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
All I keep thinking about is I'm in a closet right now, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I've recorded in fucking closets, man. I'll mess around. I recorded in a guy's bed. I record the whole album that you guys like in a guy's bedroom, just right there.
Shit's dope. That's one of the great things about music nowadays. You don't have to go to the studio. It's like people making great music right in their house on their own laptop. It's awesome time to be alive.
Yeah, well, the next step for me is I'm getting some recording equipment myself. He's still going to be doing my beats, but I'm going to be able to like record, tweak, get like everything, and then just send it over to him. Hey, here's the stem, mix it down, and get it perfect. And so I think I'll be more efficient that way.
And you just said that. Now, the way you and Dirty did it, like basically he just goes in his studio, records that side, he just sends that to you. You guys just mash it together. How's it work?
Yeah, so I did my part, and I left the hook area blank so he could just practice, and I sent it over to him. He recorded over my part and sent me his isolated track with just his voice on it, and then sent it over to the producer. The producer mixed it all.
Definitely.
He sent me like 15 copies before he said, all right, this is the one. And then even then he was like, don't put that one out there because here's a different one. Oh wait, don't put that one out. Here's a different. That's kind of how it goes. Yeah, so I'm just like, here's the one I like best. Can I use this one? Yeah, you can use that one.
Yo, I completely understand him though, because sometimes when I'm tweeting, like I'll start typing it and then I'll erase it and type it and it's like 15. I'm like, oh yeah, there it is. That's the good one.
Yeah. And it's all stuff that like even me, I wouldn't catch. It's like like one level on like the snare in the background, or like the way Dirty White's voice comes in on the second hook, how it kind of comes up out of the beat. So this kind of stuff that me and you might not hear, but he hears it and he's meticulous and he wants it to sound perfect, and that's good.
I'll tell you what, all I heard was a good ass song. That's what I heard.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. The beat, that beat, I came in, I was recording another song and he was working on that beat. I was like, who's got that beat? So I'm just working on this beat. Said, can I have that beat? You can have this beat. I was like, it was like Christmas. I was like, holy shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I think I was recording the Drake song. And that one's all auto-tuned too. That's the first song I've ever done auto-tuned.
Yeah, man. The beat though, bro, like you said, it was a Christmas. Holy shit, dude. That beat is sick as fuck, man.
The Drake one?
Yeah, that one too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The me and Dirty White. Yeah, it's something about that beat. It kind of, I just, word Catacombs just popped into my head. And I was like, okay, this song's going to be called Catacombs. Yeah.
Yo, we definitely appreciate you letting us drop it on the podcast. Hopefully we get some extra views because of it.
Well, I'm
Hell yeah,
gonna push this shit. Oh yeah.
100.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
man.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell all my peeps about it, all my 1,800 followers.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, man, let them know too if they want to plug any of their music, man. They more than welcome to come, man. I mean,
I tell them to subscribe to your shit. I like you guys, man. You do a quality show. I digs it.
already,
It
man.
takes
Appreciate it.
it takes a lot of guts to put yourself out there. I don't even look at this shit.
Yo, when you drop lyrics and stuff like you do, you ain't gotta show your face. You're good. You're coming.
Well, I'll tell you what. If shit goes the way I want it to, this mask it's gonna be in videos, and I might pop out on stage every once in a while wearing a mask. But right now, this is between my career that I take very seriously and my music career, which I take very seriously. So kind of separating the two, because I don't want people who I do my work with Googling me and finding I'm too damn handsome not to dance, but I'm too fast for romance. Drop the pants. And then be like, is this really the guy we want helping us?
Yo, what's the lyric when you say I got to keep the mask on because I don't want to come?
So it's a shit. Now I'm drunk. It's Oh My God too. It's my favorite song.
Oh, yeah, that's probably why it's in my head.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
too damn yeah.
What do I say? Shit. Now I gotta remember. Spritz, leaving piss spritz on your own home shitter. Leaving piss spritz on your own home shitter. Ah, shit, dude.
Nah, it's cool. I put you on the spot. My bad.
It's cool. I would have to probably start from the beginning.
Another one that sticks in my head.
But when the sun's up, when the sun's down, I come unbound like I'm untucked. I'm a dumb fuck, but that don't mean I'm done fuck on the short list. About to be bumped up, cause I got mad skills. Still don't mean a tad. Still gotta had a swag, and I got it by the bag filled. Bag full. I don't mean to brag, but I win a couple bucks every time I bet on FanDuel. I'm the man, full smoke you like a damn jewel. Hop on stage and wax a chump like a candle. A go-getter, a home run hitter, leaving piss spritz on your own home shitter. And that's a problem, maybe for you, because to me, it's not a problem. So fuck you. You playing the game, I'm winning. I told you from the beginning, I'm keeping the mask on to keep the ladies from finishing.
Damn, that's it, right? Goddamn there. Hell yeah, dog.
Starting in the middle of one of my verses, it's always harder.
Nah, it's cool, dude. It's good.
Line. Yeah. So yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. That's like, I like the little Vanilla Ice thing.
Yeah. So who was that? Your idea or your producer?
It was my idea. My producer hated it.
Oh no, it was smooth. I love that part.
Well, he the way he did it, because I was thinking just like overdubbing freaking Van Winkle's voice in there with me. Vanilla Ice's voice. He was just like, nah, I'm gonna drop the beat. I'm gonna put the Ice Ice Baby beat in there, and then you're gonna say the shit. And I was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, so he didn't like the idea. But in the video, I'm gonna hold up a sign that says, "Don't sue me."
Yo, he was just on one of the video shows I listened to here in Tampa Bay, the Mike Calta show. He was just on there. I think it was yesterday. He was on there, and he's performing in Busch Gardens this Sunday. Actually, I got to work. If I didn't have to work, I'd probably go check it out.
Yeah, I remember showing. Hey, Dad, check this song out, Vanilla Ice. Put the song on his head, and I was like, how old was I, man? I was young. And he said a curse word in his song. My dad looks at me, and I look at him, and I was like, it was back when you had the video cassette, the Walkman, right?
Yeah.
And I look at him.
Yellow one.
I'm like, don't take it away from me, man. Just can I keep it? And he says, no. Shit.
Yo,
Oh,
you
man.
should have said, take me back to the store. I'll get the censored version.
Yeah, I was so young back then. I don't even know what censored version is. And I think it was like he said like ass or hell, and I was like petrified. Like, am I gonna get my ass whooped now?
He
Yeah.
said, damn.
Yeah, something stupid. I was like, like to the point where like I used to like bleep out the wrong songs when I was in wrong words when I was in the car, like singing along with songs. I'd be like, hell, oh, I can't say hell, and then slut. I would say slut because I didn't know what the
Yo, what if that experience, like the way you were doing that, what if that crafted your skills in your head? Like it started rerouting some shit in your head, and bam, that's why you spit the way you spit now.
Yeah, maybe. Me and my buddy used to walk around the neighborhood like freestyling rock songs. Like that's what we like. We were gonna start a rock band. Yeah.
Yo, how? I don't know about you guys, but how I'm looking forward to Kendrick dropping this new album that's supposed to be like rock influenced or whatever it's gonna be.
If anything that Kendrick's dropped is, I'm excited about. He's one of those guys.
Especially if he does rock.
Oh, he's one of those guys that like him, Joyner Lucas, all those guys, like they're probably the best lyricists of the new generations.
100%.
I like Kendrick, bro, but 100% the album I'm looking forward to is the new Suicide Boy shit.
Yeah.
I dig them Suicide Boys. I put E on Suicide Boys. He didn't know who the fuck Suicide Boys was. I had to put him on this shit.
Yeah, so send me a couple tracks too. I need to get down with them.
Oh, okay, already, man.
Yeah.
I'll put you on some Suicide Boys.
Yo,
Yeah,
someone we got ripped from, Nipsey. Like, I told somebody at work, and this is gonna sound bad, okay? But I told someone at work, I would have rather they killed Nipsey's mom just so we didn't lose Nipsey, because we got robbed of so much great music. It sounds terrible, but hey, that's a lot of music we missed out on.
Yeah. There's everyone who's passed away, man. They especially like where they were, like Tupac, Biggie,
100%.
yeah, freaking all these guys. So much talent, Tupac, they probably are getting ready to drop another album in the next few years. That guy recorded so much shit. But yeah, man, the Godzilla, the new song, Eminem, Juice WRLD. That's like the only Juice WRLD song I know, except for the ones that come on the radio. But like, as he was about to be a huge star, like he was gearing up to be this huge star, and boom, it sucks,
Definitely. Did
Yeah.
you watch the new documentary on Netflix, the Biggie one?
No, I'm gonna get down, watch that pretty soon here. It's definitely on my list to watch.
Can I spoil something for you?
Sure.
I don't know if I should. Should I?
Go ahead, do it. I'm gonna watch it anyways, regardless.
Yeah, no, trust me. But
Everyone's already spoiled stuff for me, so go ahead.
he had something that we didn't have, and he used to listen to country music.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna check out some. No, here, check it out. I got a country song coming out soon.
Shut up.
I'm not lying to you. I rap, darn it.
You've been lying to us this whole goddamn podcast. Are you lying right now?
I'm telling you. I got a buddy. He's a country singer. He's got a nice voice. We recorded a song.
So he's singing a hook?
We're like the whole song. Like I got 2 hip hop verses, but I do a little singing in there. He's got the hooks. It's a full guitar song. Yeah.
Would you consider it like hip hop or no?
Yeah, it's like hip hop.
All right.
For sure.
I'll check that out.
Well, I gave it to Blade, to see if he can spruce it up a bit, because it's just literally guitar and him singing and me rapping. And put a little drum loop behind it and drop some bass on it. Put some beat drops in there, and I'm probably gonna go back and do like a record a little bit, but yeah, I've got like a country style song coming out soon.
Yo, you might be the first country song that I mean, besides Blaine, whatever his name was. I can't remember his name, so it doesn't even matter. You might be the first country song I like.
What is it? Is it that dude who does that voice? The voice?
No. It's a Tito, you listen to some.
I don't know who are you talking about. Kane Brown, is that what his name is?
Yeah, see, you knew the whole goddamn time why you said it earlier.
I don't even know who Kane Brown is, but I'm sure
sometimes it be like that.
Oh yeah. Sometimes it be like that. Yeah, everyone knows. If everyone knows your song, if everyone knows your song, you got some talent. That's why people, when they say like, "Oh, all these rappers out now, they suck," blah blah blah. Oh yeah, they do. Well, how come you know who they are?
Exactly. You know? Like what's the one rock group, or I don't know if they're rock or not, that everyone hates on? Tito, we always talk around about the
Nickelback. Everyone hates on Nickelback. Yeah, but they I don't know. I watched like a short documentary about why people hate on Nickelback. Because people hate on Nickelback. But guess what? Those dudes are millionaires. So
exactly. That's what I always say. Hate on their bank account.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, well, man. For real.
I'm not gonna pop on a Nickelback song. But I do know that they're catchy. They're catchy songs.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. There's a few songs that back then, yeah, they were good songs. I don't know why people are hating. They're from Canada, right?
I don't know. Maybe. People in Canada are all right. I like the Canadians.
Oh yeah, no, I ain't mad at them. They got legal weed across the board.
They got a lot of cool shit. They got maple syrup. They got the better part of Niagara Falls. They were in every war that we've ever been in with us, helping us out.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, man. I've seen some cool ass movies with the Canadian soldiers in it.
Yo, wait, time out. The fucking cops over there don't even carry guns. So what were they doing when they were helping us? Were they like yelling like, "Hey, stop fighting"?
Kicking ass and taking names. These Canadian guys. Telling you.
Yo, you fucking crazy, man.
All right, there, buddy. Hey, buddy, slow down in your car there. Now people from Canada are gonna hate me.
Yeah, no shit. Hey. He's fucking wild mentioning that shit.
They're gonna be like, "You're not my buddy, yeah."
Hey, at least if they hate you, they know you.
Hey, man, I love the Canadians. I love them.
You have to admit, bro. Wait, come on. You have to admit this though. Canadian bacon is bullshit. Okay, you gotta have some goddamn real bacon.
Damn, get out of here with that shit. I don't want your Canadian bacon.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Unless they put some maple syrup on it. Like a Monte Cristo. I like that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, we've been going over an hour.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, MrZnote, bro. Appreciate you coming on, debuting that fucking song with Dirty White, bro. That shit was badass, man.
100%.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you guys having me. I was gearing up to ask you if you wanted to do the podcast, because I see all that, like, we freaking interact all the time on Twitter. So it's like, why the hell am I not doing a podcast with these guys? So I appreciate you guys reaching out and asking me. That's awesome.
Hell yeah, man.
Yo, let's do it again and just chop it up, just bullshit next time.
Yeah, man. This is probably the longest I've worn this mask without taking it off.
Sorry about that.
It's all right. It's all right. Hey, hopefully I'll take it off for real at one point, you know. Big that I don't need my other job.
Yo, just put this in your head. You don't need to answer anything. But if you decide you're gonna start like performing and doing videos without the mask, maybe we can come back on the podcast and you without
Face
the mask.
reveal.
I did a face reveal. If you want to, I think it's on my Instagram or TikTok.
Not now. We want on the next podcast.
Well, I'm not gonna do it now, but I did one, but I'm wearing like the COVID mask and sunglasses. I'm like, what? You know, it's like COVID and it's bright in here. My ears are cold.
Look how you about to rob a place.
Yeah,
No
everyone
shit.
looks like they're gonna rob a place right now. You walk in.
No, you look like you about to kill everybody in this bitch.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I'm a nice guy. You know, people see the mess and they just want to jump to conclusions. And you know what? You don't judge a book by its cover. I'll help an old lady across the road. She might die from fear, but I guess I'm helping her cross that other road. The plain.
Yo, she's old anyway. She lived her life. It's time to go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yo, appreciate it though, man.
Yeah,
all right, you
hell
guys,
yeah, man.
thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Already,
100%. Have a
man.
good night, yo.
Already,
you
man. We'll see you, bro. Appreciate you.
Good day.
Peace.
Good day. And we love you, Canada. And Jonah Hill. Peace out, Jonah.
Already. Later, bro.
Later.
Already, bro. Hey, man. Let's end this thing right, man. You already know what's happening.
That's Wild Podcast, baby.
Yes, sir. You already know. Oh shit. I don't know what the fuck's happening.
We still on YouTube and that shit.
Yo, hold up. Can't end it yet, bro.